Jesus Christ.
Never a doubt, the New York Rangers are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Down 3-1. Always knew it. This team was going to win. Chris Kreider, legacy third period, put his number up into the Raptors.
You think game one against whatever, it doesn't matter. But say game one against the Panthers, you think 20 is going to be in the Raptors?
Yeah,
should be.
Better be. What a win!
That was like I know we always say legacy game. We kind of throw that term around here, but that was a legacy period.
I think that's the biggest legacy game of any Ranger in our life.
That was
in our lifetime, right? I would say
that was the best period I've ever seen from Chris Kreider. And dude, imagine if he scored in that one play we split.
Dude, I know.
Down.
Wait, dude. Someone I always turn my text notifications off, like for the games, because I don't want people spoiling, because I have to watch on the computer. And someone texted me like, "Oh my god, goal!" when he right before he did that. So I was like, "Oh my god, no way!" They just went up 4-3, and someone spoiled it. So I thought they were going to score that, and then he didn't score it. I was like, "Fuck."
They had two almost like that. And in the Lindgren one with, oh my god,
that's when I thought the game was over. Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, it's just not falling our way. That was honestly though. Now that the game's over and I can we won, so I can appreciate it. That was the sickest save I've ever seen by a player clearing off the goal line. Yeah. He was coming full force this way towards the goal.
He was already going, he was already on the ice, and I guess he kind of just happened to be there.
Dude, that was one of the sickest things I've ever seen, though.
He was already sliding on the ground.
That's what I mean.
It wasn't like he saw that and then dove.
Exactly, yeah. Dude, he was on the ground for 3 seconds before that, and all his force was going this way, and he somehow hooked it out. Probably by I'd say by this much.
Nuts. Jesus Christ! I mean, what a game! I mean, you got to be, dude. This team tortures us. Tortures us.
Holy
shit. Out
of all the no quit slogans, this was the most no quit.
Oh, 100%. They lived up to it. Yeah, you're not wearing the shirt. Come on.
Yeah. I got to wear the shirt now.
Did you wear the shirt during the game?
No, I didn't.
He wasn't wearing anything during the game.
Yeah, I wasn't. But oh my god, I just want to say that they literally, the Rangers. Why can't they just
make it easy on us? Just that fucking Game 7 versus Carolina. Just we knew we won after a period and a half.
Since we kind of can be good with hindsight here, I think it was kind of good that we kind of were able to battle through
it. I agree.
Being down in the game, down not in the series, but almost blown through lead
down in the series.
And I'll say this: I know this sounds crazy, but thank God we didn't blow that 3-0 lead.
Dude. That would the whole year, the whole next season, everything
losing in the finals.
The whole next season, everything would have been oh my god, you guys blew a 3-0 lead.
For the
nothing would have mattered. Even if we were up in the playoffs next year, everybody
they'd be even if we went up 3-0, they're gonna do it again, and the whole team would be nervous that they're gonna do it again.
All you're gonna hear about. That would all you would hear about until we won the cup.
100%.
We don't really have to get into this at all because we can because the series is over. We can kind of look a little forward now. It's what do you what's going on with Hedl? I think that he must have got hurt in that game, not head injury, something else.
Yeah.
Because if it was head related, he wouldn't be skating.
No
way.
It was definitely
He definitely hurt something.
Maybe it was definitely something else, and they don't want to risk it anymore. If he's going to get hurt, even if it's something else, he gets hurt. They're not going to risk it.
Yeah. No, 100%. I don't think that if he had any head problems, they would have put him back in. Yeah. I think that it must be something where he just got banged up. There was a time he kind of ran to the boards and got up a little slow. So maybe that's that as far as Hedl, but I'm hoping that he's back.
He did almost have the goal of the fucking playoffs, though. That move was disgusting.
Yeah, that between the legs. And
I thought he scored. But I think the goalie poke checked it. In this game, besides obviously Kreider, player of the game, whatever, Ryan Lindgren on offense That's the best. I've never seen him play that good on offense.
Horrible on defense, though.
Oh no, terrible. But Fox was usually it's Fox on offense and Lindgren on defense. Fox was amazing on defense today.
I thought he had a lot of jump on offense in that third period too.
Yeah, dude, Lindgren. I've never seen Lindgren get a breakaway before that should have been a goal, and then that pass on the winning goal. Oh my! I've never seen that out of Lindgren before. That was unreal.
You did a really nice job protecting the puck, going around the net, and then finding him.
Oh my god! Thank God it wasn't Stroman in front of the net.
I still can't believe he made that save.
Yeah. Which one?
At least it doesn't matter.
We would have lost. It doesn't matter.
If
we would have lost by like one,
and we were dominating the whole period and couldn't get that last goal. Yeah, that would have. That would have hurt.
You know what else I want to say? Like now we're gonna actually face a good goaltender. So I mean, if you want to obviously try to get pucks to net, obviously, but maybe you got to be a little bit more strategic when you're kind of creating those chances at the net. Like not just throw everything on net. But Freddie Anderson sucks. I just want to say
he's so bad. Garbage. So bad.
They needed to just throw pucks on net. He was freaking terrible. If my dad said this, and I 100% agree, you guys probably agree too. If that team had Igor, they'd win the Stanley Cup. They wouldn't like they are. I think they're the best team.
I don't know. Them or the Stars would. The Stars are literally The Stars are literally that team a little bit better. Plus their goalies.
They play a completely different style of hockey.
I know, but I just think they're. I don't know. The Stars. I think the Stars are the best team in the playoffs right now. But hey, they lost yesterday, so you never know.
They did.
Freddie Anderson sucks. He's so bad.
He's terrible, dude. That second goal.
I mean, you knew the performances in the regular season were kind of a fluke. Yeah, that stretch of.
Well, also, I feel like obviously it's not his fault, but I feel like Brendan Moore's got to go. Like it's every year they're the cup favorites. Every year.
Every year they play. They're dominant in the regular season, and then teams match their energy level in the postseason.
That's what I was gonna. I forgot who said it. I think it was someone on the Spit and Chicklets podcast. It was one of the two guys. They were like, that team plays playoff hockey all year, and then other teams.
Merle,
and then all these other teams play playoff hockey in the playoffs, and they're just better than them.
Yeah.
Well, just a quick note on Brendan Moore. He's not signed. Like his contract's up.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they should just get rid of him at this point.
I think Toronto and the Devils are going to have like a bidding war for him.
I really hope the Devils don't get him. They could be scary with the young team with him.
I think he'll go to Toronto because I think he's from there. I think his kid kind of lives there.
That I wouldn't care about. They're still going to choke.
Yeah, they got a lot of problems too.
Yeah, they got way too many problems to deal with.
I mean, even last year with that, I believe that was last year was the only time. Or no, because they went to the conference.
No, they went against
2019.
Yeah, against Washington, right?
I
think it was Bruins.
No, it was Bruins. Yeah, they got.
Did they not make it against Washington, or was that the second round?
In round 1 in 2019,
round 1, I think they beat Washington.
What was the year that Ovi beat the shit out of Svechnikov? Do you remember that?
I think that was 2019.
Was it that series? I thought maybe I'm thinking of something else.
They lost in
wasn't that 7?
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
In 2019, yeah.
What was the score?
The Isles, and then I think they swept the Isles, and it got swept by Boston.
Yeah, they got swept by Boston because they got swept in both Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like even the 2 years they got past the second round, they were not competitive.
Like the Panthers series last year, that series was so close every game. Like it didn't even feel like a sweep, but still, like that team just gets they can't win an overtime game unless it's the fucking Islanders, and they like.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, though, like you need the goaltending.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And you lose this 1-goal games because of goaltending. Straight up, the Rangers won all the 1-goal games. I consider this one a 1-goal game because of Igor.
I feel like when it's an empty net goal, it's still a 1-goal game. You know what I mean? Like I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like such a big factor.
No, I know. Yeah. Wait, who scored the empty net goal? Goudreau, right?
Yeah, it was Goudreau.
Okay. My boy, Arthur Goudreau. I'm big Goudreau.
Dude, I don't know if it was Trouba or Miller. Someone shot it for the empty net, and then the puck veered off to the corner, and that's when I thought we were gonna lose. I was like, oh boy.
Do you guys agree with Brendan Moore calling a timeout when that Rangers guys were on there for a minute and a half?
Actually, I could see it. No, because Kreider took a 30-second break to get a new stick, and he just was not leaving the bench. I don't know why they didn't blow it dead, but yeah, he wasn't he wouldn't move. I don't know if you saw that, but he went to get a new stick, and he was literally just sitting on the next to the bench for at least 30 seconds. and then they called timeout. But yeah, I don't think you call timeout there. I think if they get a save in the defensive zone where not off an icing, then you call timeout.
I kind of agree because they're not a team where it's like they have like 5 guys or 6 guys that like they usually use. I feel like they kind of rotate like 2 units on the power play. They have a very like deep team like skill wise where it's not that big of a change. Where I think that's it's the bigger advantage having your guys fresh and the other team not fresh than having your number 1 unit, because I don't think their best 6 guys are that much better than their next best 6.
Yeah, that's why. Like, yeah, it's like they have the 2 power play units that are like the same thing. Yeah,
having the Rangers out there for like 6 minutes or 6 minutes.
I know what you mean.
Like a minute and a half is, I think, a bigger advantage. But I guess season's on the line. Maybe wanting to draw something up. Clearly,
Do you think that's an advantage that they have? That they have like so many, like they have like 10, like their power play is 2. I don't think it is. I feel like because some of these other teams, like even the Rangers, like you got the studs on the power play. Like Gensel and Aho are good, but like they're not like
another
special.
thing though about that is that they can't really get, I feel like, continuity where it seems like if you have like 6, like say they have 10 guys that they kind of all rotate, they don't all play like the same time. Like they probably mismatch them, put some guys in, like throw Aho on this one or Gensel on that one. It's too much moving around where I think with the Rangers, you just sustain chemistry and you keep having the same 5 guys out there. It was more beneficial than just throwing out different combos. Because the big thing about the power play is chemistry.
Yeah.
But I guess we can kind of like.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, you're good. You're good. Go.
I mean, I just kind of getting back to the game here for a second. Well, I thought the Rangers today, in terms of, I thought they had stretches where they were good forechecking wise. But like you mentioned, I think we mentioned.
I thought
I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, in the third period, they were insane at forechecking.
Like not the whole game. I
mean,
they played like garbage.
The first period's forecheck was abysmal. Like they had one or 2 good shifts with the Lafreniere line, but the second period there were a few shifts. I see what you mean, but like they were streaky, but then it was really just the third. I feel like
they only came out of there.
It kind of felt like
3 shots.
It felt like for most of that game where it could have been like one Hurricanes player out there and somehow they would like end up with the puck. Like it seemed like, I mean, it's all effort, but they got every single battle, all loose pucks was all Hurricanes.
They were winning board battles too. They were just
dominating every single play, like everywhere on the ice.
Yeah, it felt like Rangers sometimes too had a tough time settling pucks. I mean, just in general in this game, it kind of felt like the puck was bouncing over sticks and at
very
times
sloppy though in the first period. How many
oh my god,
dude! That's true play.
Wait, what about the third period where freaking Schneider laid? Who did
oh my god, no! I thought he got laid. It was Schneider and Gustafsson, but I don't know who laid out who. Dude, that was bad.
And then what a save by Igor. Or was that when Aho had the break? Or was that
I think that was Aho. That was Aho. Yeah, he missed it.
Right after that, like
the Gensel one.
Frick, what a save on freaking
that Gensel save off the post because it hit him and saved. It kind of reminded me. Remember when Hank had that fucking blocker?
Completely different.
But it's just like it was good. It was gonna bounce in though. Like it was different, but it just felt like I don't know.
Up until Kreider went. I mean, just on another level. Igor's getting the Hank treatment right now.
Yeah,
that's
literally.
What I said. I was like, damn, they're gonna if I'm Igor, if we blow this series, I'm thinking, why the hell am I freaking busting my ass for this team to keep screwing me? No goal support.
That's why I said he was gonna leave. After if his contract was up.
So I say
all
so.
The
first
we were
period,
thinking down 3-1.
So many.
The first period was bad. I feel like we got
first
boxed
period
in.
was garbage. I
we
mean,
beating every puck. The first goal was ridiculous. I mean, 2 guys wide open in front of the net.
Yeah. It looked like Lindgren just lost his guy.
It was
defensively. He was trying to fall to Martinick behind the net. He should have backed off.
I think it was Lindgren's fault. Lindgren got hit in the corner and then just watched it from there. Yeah.
He just watched Nate just go right to the net.
And then the second goal was just kind of a lazy play by Panarin, I think, at the point where he gives it up.
What was the second goal?
It was on the power play, but to get that.
Oh yeah.
Panarin made a lazy pass across. Then they go down. Kreider takes a kind of a lazy penalty, and then they end up, getting beaten to a puck in front of the net, and then Jarvis buries it. But I thought also in the beginning of the game, it just seemed like they were falling into the Hurricanes trap where they were trying to make too many passes at the blue line. They weren't dumping and chasing.
Yep.
But then, you get the goal in the second period where Trocheck, that's what happened. They literally threw the puck at the net.
Almost sad.
But
What?
that's all they had to do was
Inside
throw the
joke.
puck.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what?
They had to throw
Getting
the
an
puck.
after him.
They had to throw the pucks on net on Anderson. They got that, and then obviously you go back down. You get the other goal, 3-1. I mean, we're thinking what? Like, we're definitely losing this game. Like, what are you guys thinking after 3-1?
I thought. Oh yeah.
I'm legitimately sitting there, and I was saying, like, okay, this core's rotten. Like, what do you do in the off season?
Yeah.
And not that I was sitting there saying Coach Peter or Laviolette, whatever, was gonna get fired.
Laviolette, right?
Laviolette,
Danny?
whatever it is, Coach Peter.
Yeah.
Not that he was going to get fired, but I'm like, how does he?
No, he was never getting fired.
Down 3-0.
Yeah,
No, I
mean,
know, but
at the end of the day, though, I mean, yeah, you can make adjustments like coaching wise, but like at the end of the day, he's not like out there playing.
No, okay, but no. One thing, I don't know whether it couldn't have been the second goal. I think it was the third goal. It was the third goal. He put Trouba and Miller out there with the fourth line against the Aho line.
Why are they
Like what is he thinking with that?
Well, I mean, it is last change though, so maybe they hear.
No. They already had their guys were already out there. They were out there for like 10 seconds already, and then there was a whistle, and he put the fourth line on Trouba's line out there.
The only thing that confused me, well, I guess Coach Peter knows what he's doing, but I mean, I didn't really think it was smart to put back Snyder or Miller and Trouba because I don't think they've been great together. But I guess it kind of.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I get.
Sorry,
I feel like I
didn't agree with that either.
You guys feel like the Schneider? I mean, Fox has been hurt, so you give him a little leniency, but Lindgren has defensively. I actually think that's been the worst defensive pairing.
Who?
The first pairing with Lindgren and Fox. I feel like they're getting beaten to the boards. They're getting outworked.
I don't know if I think that's the worst defensive pairing defensively, but I honestly don't even think any of them have been good defensively.
Yeah,
like Schneider's been good besides getting fucking walked, but besides that, he's been good. I think he's the only good player, the only defenseman that's been playing good defense. Fox, I thought, had a really good game on defense.
Yeah, he was great today.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Bob? Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, I was just kind of backing up on your point of I didn't quite understand bringing Trouba and Miller back together. And then Lindgren just again tonight was defensively was very poor. Offensively, I mean,
imagine he did the forehand backhand between the legs. That would have been a sick goal. That's my go-to. Get the legs open and put it right in there.
Imagine if it's imagine if it was Lindgren with a natural hat trick.
That
would have one.
Dude, after on the post game, like on TNT, it looked like Trouba was about to like cry. Must have been emotional in there.
Biz was probably crying.
Yeah, he was complaining about the Mika cross check. He's like, "That's such a terrible call. What is that?" And I was like, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
When are they gonna release the whatever they're doing to keep track of the wins? Every team's got their thing. When are they?
At this point, don't release it though. I don't want to know.
Yeah, we said this before. Like we want to start doing, but we're keep winning. We don't want to change anything.
Dude, is it me? Like obviously they were way worse. That Capital series just felt like a pre-playoffs. Like it didn't even feel like the playoffs.
It felt like playoffs.
Like we won all 4 games in regulation. Like none of the games were even like besides the end of I think game two. None of them were even like scared. None of them were even.
Game 4 was tied in the third period, and then Panarin scored.
Yeah, but that was also we're up 3-0. So like if we lose that, we're obviously going to beat the Capitals. Like we're not losing. We're not blowing a 3-0 lead to the Capitals.
Not happen against the Capitals.
Yeah.
Oh, if this happened to the Capitals, we would have lost the next round 100%. Because this team would be like, "Holy shit! How bad are we that we almost choked to the Capitals?"
And I'll just say this too. I think for this team, while they haven't played very well the last 3 games, really,
they played well.
They
I
played.
Agree. I think they played good in game 4. I think that was one of the better games.
Yeah,
besides the first period,
I just think falling down 3-1, you're just putting yourself in way too big of a hole. Even though they bounced back and they played better.
I don't even think they played that good. I didn't even think they played that good in game 4.
In the second period, they could have had so many goals.
Yeah.
Lafreniere had the play where he came in, he pulled up, and he missed the net. I think Lafreniere hit the post in the first period. So
game 5 though was the worst by far.
Yeah, game 5.
Game 5 didn't even show up,
dude. And we were somehow up 1-0, and they just blew it.
You think this is like the worst game a team's ever played and like come back and win a game in the third period down multiple goals?
Like the worst like two
Like-
periods and then turn somehow like
Yeah.
Well, it
yeah,
wasn't
it's
even-
up there.
I guess when they got the goal that tied the game, then I felt like they were starting to come on. But prior to that, it seemed like they just kind of
Wait,
got lucky with those 2 goals.
How far apart were the second or the winning goal and the tying goal? What was it like?
I think
They're like
Right?
40
It was-
minutes. It was like
they tied the game. I think with like 9 minutes left.
I think he
and
scored
then-
3 goals within like 9 or 10 minutes,
And
right?
then he
Yeah.
scored maybe like 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left.
because he
That's
scored
insane.
the first one. They were the images. They put the
Bubbs is a stat guy. You can just pull it up.
all right. So it was 3-1 at 13:26. So they scored. Then he scored. Yeah, he scored at 6:43, 11:54, and 15:41.
Wow.
And then Gaudreau scored, obviously, what,
Oh,
under a minute left? which
Vander Kane
was
just
the ceiling.
scored, didn't he?
No, he scored like 20 minutes ago.
Back to kind of just saying, like, I feel like this Rangers team, whoever they play, Florida or Boston, I guess we can get into that here in a second. But I just feel like
I
they'd be
feel like
looser.
we haven't really give Kreider his flowers yet, though. I mean,
Well,
What do you want us to do for him? Like sing a
We
we
song?
literally said no
Yeah,
purpose.
well-
His name should be in the rap.
And it was a
his name should be
legacy
in the rap
Kreider game.
tomorrow.
And
Kreider
How-
legacy game.
Joe wants us to like make
We
a
just got
Kreider
done
song
talk-
or something
we just
and
got
sing
done
it.
talking about when he scored.
I mean, how that tip was great too. What
That
a
tip was one of the best. Like he is what like 100 something tipped in goals. I think that was the best
This is
tip I've
first
ever seen
time,
from
though,
him.
that he was dominant in front of the net all playoffs. Teams have kind of taken that away. This was the first time that he was back to being that.
Also, his tips are usually like medium, like knee level or like a little low. That was like at his shoulders. Like that was an insane tip.
Bob the Builder here.
Bob the Builder's back. I just can't believe we won that game.
But-
Like what?
yeah, I
I said this
rank,
before, but
rank the wins from like most not shocking, but most like nerve wracking to.
I say there's. I said
This was
there's
nerve wracking because he kind of
Just
felt like.
Just do like wins that like I feel like that might have hit different. That was that
Alright,
it was that was the
over.
best win. Then double
Rank it.
overtime. Then single overtime. Then
think-
game 1.
you
Oh no, I think
so
this is better than single
out of
overtime.
those 3 games. You
No, I said it was.
the 2 overtime games in this game. How would you said
I would
this
go.
one double?
I like this
double-
one more than the double overtime.
Yeah,
Just because it was like holy
and
shit.
it advances.
Yeah,
The double overtime, we were
Yeah.
we were playing them great. Like we deserved to win that whole. We played great the whole game, or like good the whole game at least. This was like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on
Double single.
Rostovic?
He didn't play good today.
I don't know what that icing was.
Yeah,
That
what
was
was that?
retarded.
Brutal.
Maybe you were right about him, Joe.
I mean, he doesn't really do much as
No,
what that
he-
line needs. Because that
he-
line, like let's be honest here, like Zibanejad doesn't really forecheck like that hard. They like him and Kreider really don't go into the. Kreider was doing a great job getting into the corners today, but usually you need a guy in that line that can kind of go in and get the corners, play great,
Yeah.
kind of like a Cooley or Kako. Rostovic's kind of like a perimeter guy who uses his speed. He's not going to go into the corner and kind of dig the puck out. That's
He
why that
would,
line-
I think Roslovic would be a good third line guy.
That's why
Yeah.
that line never cycles the puck. Like you ever notice that they don't have great
Yeah,
cycles?
never.
They did it today because Kreider was getting his ass
Yeah.
into the corners.
I've never
They
seen
never-
Kreider do that before.
Yeah,
Like I've
he-
seen him do it, but like it's very rare.
That's a big thing. Like I said, just they don't cycle the puck because they don't have that guy that can cycle.
Yeah.
And I think Roslovic is not really someone who can do that.
I also don't think like I don't know if it was you guys saying or someone else, but I don't think Roslovic was like I think it was you, Joe. You said like you don't know why they got Roslovic like at the trade deadline. I think they were trying to get like 5 different people and they couldn't get any of them, so that was like their last resort.
I didn't mind Roslovic. I thought he could have been a good third line player, but
Imagine
I think
Gensel on that line
so.
instead.
Well, Gensel actually does that, dude. He's very good at cycling.
Dude,
so yeah.
Gensel, that guy fucking somehow owns the fuck
Yeah.
out of the Rangers, even though he can't beat them. But
He kind of went quiet into the after the first couple
Yeah.
of games. He didn't really do much.
after he had that 2-goal game, I think he scored maybe 1 goal.
Yeah, I don't think he did. Did he have a point today? I don't think he did. He didn't.
I'm not sure.
When was the last
Did,
time
did he get? Oh, no, he wasn't out there.
I think he got a point game 5, but prior to that, like he's been pretty invisible. Like that line hasn't been that great. I think Svechnikov and
Aho scored his first goal, I think, today. I think it was his-
No, he got the second one.
What?
Another
He got the second one. He scored in game. I think he scored in game 4. and then he also scored in this game.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of like the same thing that it was kind of like Nakech's goal, where it's right in front of the net and he just roofed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He scored in game 4. That was the third goal. You're right.
Yeah. Yep.
No, yeah, that one was different though. The Nature's one was like right in front.
It was very similar.
Actually, yeah. It was close. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, you know what?
Shut up.
Bro,
Roslovic had 2 points today, so
Yeah, but one of them he did not deserve a point on. The first goal.
he did do a good job on that. He kind of rubbed it out and then kept going in.
I don't think
where
he had
skated
the.
in. He skated in and then
Wait, he didn't have the assist. Wait, you mean the first Kreider goal?
Yeah, the first Kreider goal
I meant the Trocheck goal. I was gonna say.
No.
That was just Panarin, I think. Maybe Lafreniere.
Yeah,
I think just
it was
Panarin.
a tip and Panarin shot. Yeah.
I'm like writing up my thing right now. Yeah, it was just Panarin. But
that was good. That was a good possession by Panarin. He got 2 good looks on that. One of them tipped.
They got to win the
faceoff.
faceoff. If this team wins the faceoff on the power play, they're very dangerous. But if they don't, they're like scrambling out there because the Hurricanes do a good job of kind of preventing any entry, shorthand or when they're shorthanded and 5-on-5 too.
You don't want to make a drastic change, but any chance you throw Heedle on the first line?
Yeah,
I don't even know if he can get out there.
1,000%. Like I said this before, I think he definitely sustained like a minor injury in the game 3. It has nothing to do with concussions, so I guess that's a good thing. And because he's out there in optional skates, full contact jersey, I guess if we can kind of transition from that, where maybe what do you think? Tuesday, Monday? When do you guys think game 1 is going to be?
It all depends. I think
it depends. Game 7. If that game series goes 7.
If Boston loses tomorrow, then I think it'll be Monday. If they got to go.
Yeah, game 7 would be Sunday.
Could it be Sunday? Game 1 if they lose tomorrow?
Nah, it'll be
I don't think so.
Because the Rangers would have played.
Especially if the Stars win tomorrow, or if the Avalanche win tomorrow, their game 7 will also be Sunday. So I think if either one goes 7, then the Rangers won't play on Sunday. I think if the Panthers win tomorrow, it'll be Monday. If they lose tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday.
Well, let's go Bruins. So
I don't know if the schedule is already determined because my mom said like she thinks we play on Friday already. I don't know how. I was like, I don't think the schedule's out.
If we go play Friday, that means you probably go Monday, right? But no, they wouldn't give them. That can't happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she might have just been yapping.
Never do Sunday and then Monday back to back. But I don't know. I'm feeling, even though this team didn't play their best game at parts of the series, I think they're kind of back playing looser now, where they've got this whole 3-0 lead off their shoulders.
Where they needed this to happen.
No, it is good, but I'm saying I think now I think they'll be 10 times better than what they've shown over the stretch of the last 2 games in game 1.
And I think they match up better, I think, against the other 2 teams, where I don't think they do as good of a job as taking away the neutral zone. Like the Rangers had trouble in the neutral zone against the Hurricanes. I don't think the Panthers or Bruins can do that. I think the Bruins series will be a lot easier, where I don't think they have the depth, but they do have Swayman, who's playing really well. I don't think Bob's playing that well for the Panthers, but they have more.
Dude, Bob's been playing pretty good.
I don't think he's been playing as good as Swayman though. But I
don't know. Swayman had a few shitty games earlier in that series.
I also think though that
they both did. They both had, because game 1,
Bob gave up 5
or 4 goals.
The Panthers are going to play more physical.
I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter at this point. You play who you. But I'd rather play the Bruins.
Yeah.
But either way, I think it's very slim, differencing.
I'm just telling you, I think that the Hurricanes definitely match up better against the Rangers than the other teams do, but they have better goaltending, so that could probably kind of be an evening factor if you want to compare how well the Rangers match up to each team. I think it's pretty even with all the teams. I just think maybe the Panthers have the edge just because of the physicality, and then obviously they have way more depth than the Bruins.
Yeah, the Panthers are way more physical than the Bruins would be. Way more. Except for Maroon, and obviously Marchand's going to try and slew foot Panarin or something. But
you think he plays tomorrow?
Yeah,
Marchand
at home, I think he's got to.
Yeah, that was a really cheap hit.
Oh, dude, he sucker punched him.
Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't.
That wasn't even a hit.
That Bob's right, where the other angle where.
That was ridiculous. I don't know how that wasn't a suspension. At least you know what I mean. I don't know. I thought that was.
He's
Cheap
a chippy
shit.
player. I mean, Kachuk's chippy, Bennett's chippy.
Kachuk's really chippy. Yeah, Bennett's a scumbag.
I mean, you know what? Though? That's kind of it, though. I don't feel like Reinhardt's that chippy.
No,
Or
Reinhardt's not chippy.
Reinhardt
Tarasenko
just scores
soft.
goals.
Barkov's Russian, so
Yeah,
you never
no.
know.
He's not really that chippy, though. I mean, maybe they have a couple guys on the third line. Rodriguez, maybe a little, but I think those are the kind of two guys you look at to kind of get in your grill, is especially Kachuk, because he's such a good player, besides the fact that he's very tough. But we'll see what happens. I'm confident that the Rangers can beat both of the teams. I think that this kind of helps the Rangers in the sense of kind of giving them confidence, where they know that, you falter, you don't play well, and you kind of lose a couple games, you still come back and win. So.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think that goes to 7? Boston or Boston?
I don't think so.
You think
I think it is. I think it will. I think it is.
I wonder let me check the odds for
What do you
tomorrow.
think? Florida comes out of there? The official prediction.
Tomorrow or Game 7?
No, like just the series.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if it wasn't Florida.
Oh wow, the Panthers are minus 160.
The Boston New York Conference Final.
Dude, I want to see that.
It could happen. Two teams
I don't know if
they already advanced.
Yeah, the other two are. Oh wait, no, one of them's down 3-2. But
We're
the Knicks
waiting on
are
the
not
Knicks.
advanced.
I don't know if you guys watched game.
Knicks are going to win in 7. I
think it was game 4 of the Panther series, but one of the Panthers' goals.
They should have won that game. The Bruins.
No, yeah, Bennett pushed the defenseman into the goalie, and then they didn't call goal interference after they challenged it. I was shocked.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't blow a 2-goal lead in the third period, though.
Oh no, obviously, but still, that was a ridiculous non-call. But then the Bruins got gifted it back the next game, so I guess it's even.
Yeah, but
and Quinn Hughes just hit the crossbar.
So, what do you guys think about the other series? What do you think? And going to the Western Conference?
I think. Well, that game's going on right now. I think whoever wins that Star Series is making the cup. I don't think Edmonton. Edmonton's got Pickard in net. Vancouver. I don't think is good. But I think the Stars look so good.
Dallas.
Yeah, they look so good. Plus, the Avs don't have Nichushkin anymore either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't believe we won this game. I'm trying to think of a game that would kind of.
There is no game. There is no game though to compare that to.
Georgiev in the cup
versus the Rangers would be sick.
That would be.
Maybe I guess maybe kind of like the Stadium Series game was kind of like this.
Yeah, but that's not a playoff game.
Nah, that's completely.
And also, we were playing okay in that the whole game. Like we just had a bad 10 minutes where we gave up 3 goals.
Who do you think right now for the Rangers? I guess maybe it's more clear cut because Trocheck's kind of faded off a little. So I guess I'll just say it. Shesterkin would be the favorite right now for the Rangers. You think
for the Conn Smythe? Yeah, he's the favorite in the NHL before Game 5.
Well, now he's definitely the favorite because he's the only team in.
No, I'm saying 3 games ago he was the favorite of the whole NHL.
Yeah, but
it was also because we were up 3-0 though. So
I saw some. I don't know who it was on Twitter, but I'm like, when they were up down 3-1, I saw some. He might not even be a Rangers fan. I was just scrolling. He was like, "Did the Rangers go to quick in the third?" I'm like, "What?"
Oh, someone sent that in our chat too. Yeah.
Really? Maybe it was the same dude.
I think, but I also think it was I think it was just a joke.
It was just desperation.
I don't know if it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my new profile picture.
Yeah. And then they posted cry. Everyone's quote.
Yeah, they retweeted it from last year. Yeah, what's it called?
Cry.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Joe messed up my thought.
I love the Kreider.
Oh.
Wait. Sorry, I gotta mention. My favorite thing is the Kreider meme where it's the freaking bread thing from Sausage Party. You guys seen that?
Oh,
right?
Clavash, yeah. Dude, him and Clay Thompson look exactly like that. No, that's not my favorite. Joe, you know my favorite Kreider meme.
Oh, the golf one,
the pocket dong.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was gonna say, I don't know if it was Biz or it was just the Spit and Chicklets or one of those accounts. They, as a joke, because Carolina was dominating us, tweeted after Aho scored, 2-goal lead, worst lead in hockey. But it was sarcastic. And then I think they deleted it. Fucking loser. I hate Biz. He's so annoying.
Damar Hamlin was at the Rangers watch party.
You mean his clone?
Dude, his heart must have been for that.
Okay,
That's a bad
Joe,
game
come
to
on,
watch his heart,
Joe,
though.
come on,
Dude,
come
Or
on.
never mind. No, he was not. He was not
No.
there. Never mind. I
Oh,
take
it's
that
all
back.
form.
Was it his
He posted
clone?
on Twitter.
Fake news.
No, he posted on Twitter like clips of him at the saying they move on, and he posted like a picture of him at the Capitals game. So it wasn't the watch party. I thought it was the watch party. I don't know why he'd be at the watch party, but either way, you see the reaction of the watch party. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was sick. I didn't even know they do that. I
Yeah,
actually didn't
saw
know.
that.
I
was on
know. I
Twitter.
remember them doing it for Game 6 in
Lightning.
Tampa. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember them doing that.
That would have sucked to
We
be
had
at.
nothing to cheer about, but
Well, they scored. They tied it, and we were like, that. It kind of felt not like the game, just that goal where Kreider scored, where it's like you're getting dominated all game, and then you somehow the game's tied, and you're like,
yeah, that's
Right,
kind of.
but this time we actually fucking did something about it.
It kind that felt the Trocheck goal too. Is like we're down 2-0. He scores. You're only down a goal. It feels like we were down 4-0.
That Trocheck goal, like I don't know why that one. Well, probably because it was the third period, but it felt like not like no. I'm saying like, I was gonna say the Kreider goal because it was the third period felt way more like holy shit we're in the game.
Yeah.
Than the Trocheck. The Trocheck one still felt like we lost. Still,
they responded 4 minutes later.
Yeah,
I think it was.
What Kreider goal kind of got you back in the game when
the first one? Yeah, no, the first goal. I was like, holy shit! Wait, we're dominating right now, and we just scored.
It was the first one, and you still had what 13?
No,
dude, and that was our.
They weren't dominating.
No, we had like 5 good shifts in a row. What do you mean?
And you also had a ton of time left.
It
was a one goal.
No, dude, before they scored, they had a bunch of good shifts in a row.
No, it was after.
Oh my god! Vancouver just had a puck on the goal line, and the lights went on, and it didn't even go in. Wow. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was just saying that was crazy. But yeah, that.
I didn't know they were winning the game when Kreider tied.
Honestly, I didn't think they were. I didn't think they were winning the game until they hit the empty net.
Really?
Dude, when
I didn't think they were gonna give another 6-5 goal when Kreider.
Dude, that's Svechnikov.
Kreider tied it. Carol, that building went silent. Well, it was actually pretty loud because.
No, yeah, they like cheer after their goal. I hate that. Like, why are they like going crazy after we score on the? I hate that.
I knew it. Carolina was so dejected. You're down 3-2.
Yeah.
You go a 3-1 lead in a span of what 9 minutes.
After this team had no life.
I knew right when they tied it, whether it was in overtime or whether it was regulation, the Rangers were going to win that game. They were. You could just tell their bench was so dejected. They couldn't believe it. You see Jordan Stahl's face. He was like,
"Yeah, I knew that was. I hope that turns it. I thought in real time, I was like, that's definitely going to be a fucking meme.
Be a bigger meme if they never caught the kid crying.
Oh yeah, I agree. That kid crying is good. That was so funny.
The new Northwest
dude. The poor kid's like, no, Joe. I think it was. Yeah, no, I think it might have been when we tied it, or it might have been when we took the lead, like, and like 30 seconds after. Dude, that. Oh my god! Holy shit! Vancouver just sniped. Sorry.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. That was a snipe.
I've never cried once. Like I get angry. I get more.
Never had. Well, I was gonna say we're Jets and Rangers fans. We've never had like a happy cry moment. Like there's nothing to ever be happy, like emotional about.
I don't cry.
No, I've never cried. But I'm not gonna lie.
I was on the brink when actually it was more just disbelief actually when Rogers got hurt. It was just like that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I was just in shock. I wasn't like upset. Like I was like upset the days after, but like once it's the days after, not gonna fucking cry. But like in the moment, you're just like, what the fuck just happened?
When Rogers went down, you were in shock. Even the next day, you kind of still didn't feel like it was real.
That was probably one of the worst sports moments of my life. That might be worse than the Martinez goal. Because like,
yeah, we're already down. That's
exactly.
That was the worst moment of my life. I mean,
that was 3-0 too.
I think I'm gonna cry after that.
You know how much that would have. Imagine
I think I cried when Henrik
after
scored.
sporting events. Like for
I cried when the Henrik scored, but we were also like 10 years old.
Yeah, I was like 10.
Plus it was the Devils, so it was just like fuck. But imagine like against the Kings when we were down 3-0. Imagine we did what the Canes did, came back, looked like we were about to fucking win Game 6, go to fucking LA for Game 7, and then we blew it. Oh my god.
I know that hopefully we'll never have to see this, but I was really curious to see how the Garden would have reacted if the Rangers got like blown out in Game 7.
Oh, dude.
You would have liked to see that.
Dude, there'd be fights.
You just
yeah, Joe, what the hell?
Like, curious to see
and it's 2-1 Edmonton. Jesus Christ.
That series is freaking drunk.
I love that series, though. It's so fun to watch. Dude, both Western series are so much more fun to watch.
They might as well just play 6 on.
Like, obviously, the Rangers.
Honestly, the Western Conference,
The Rangers.
That's a huge advantage for the Eastern Conference teams because we're playing tight check.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but there's not a lot
yeah.
of
But the only team I think is capable of that tight checking game is the Stars. I don't think, and maybe the Avalanche. The other two, those two teams, Edmonton and Vancouver, they cannot handle that.
And goaltending wise too, if there was somebody to shut them down, it would be the Stars. Ottinger.
Dude, I imagine we played the. You know how insane it would be with the whole '94 thing if we played the fucking Canucks. That would.
Or the Oilers,
dude. If we somehow, but it was. But I'm saying because in '94 we played the Canucks. Imagine we played the Canucks. Every Ranger fan in their mind would be like, "Oh my god, it's literally '94 all over again. We're gonna win." That would be way.
The only thing we needed is the Knicks against the Rockets, but we don't have. I feel like
the Oilers.
No, the Rockets were the Rockets were never making it.
The Oilers would make sense too because the Rangers literally were like the Oilers in '94. It was literally all Oiler players.
Yeah,
like the whole team. Like
I wonder how sick it must have been to watch Messier. Like in that team.
Messier, Lowe, Bukaboom, Tikkanen,
Leach,
Grave, Messier, or I said Messier.
Leach.
No, Leach was not an Oiler.
Oh no, I was just saying. I was just talking about '94 players.
Glenn Anderson. They're all Oilers.
Oh, we're talking.
Apparently, Messier is not like the nicest guy.
Really?
Where'd you
hear that?
Because like I know people that met him. Well, one time I had a golf outing and I got to golf with Richter for like 5 holes, and he's like the nicest guy. He's the nicest like athlete, like famous guy I've ever met. And then Leach was there. I talked to him for like 30 seconds
backstage.
Leach was a good guy, but Messier was supposed to show up to this Chariot event and just blew it off.
What a fucking piece of shit.
And him and Subban are just that whole like in between period segment. They suck. Holy shit, that's boring. Dude, the TNT is so much better.
Yeah. Even the broadcast.
Dude, they got Kenny Albert. I love Kenny Albert.
He's amazing.
He's so much better than like McDonough and those other guys.
Yeah, Kenny Albert's awesome.
And we don't have fucking I'm Emily Kaplan, so your power play was good this period. How do you want to work on the power play? Like what? That's literally what she asks. Like shit like that.
Nails on a chalkboard.
She's fucking annoying.
Joe, for both of you. If you got paid $1,000, could you listen to her talking for 24 hours straight?
Yeah,
like in your ears. I really don't know if I could.
She's not as bad as Leah Hextall.
Oh yeah, Leah Hextall. No, but I'm saying Emily Kaplan's voice is just so annoying.
Yeah, but the thing about her, she's not like a commentator or like play-by-play.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's true.
Fired her because she used to do that, and she was god awful.
So bad. Dude,
she's very annoying. But did they say? I know the cup is all on ABC, so if we go to the finals, we're gonna hear a lot of.
Please, dude, can we please go to the finals?
But I don't know what the. I assume they'll probably do like one.
I can't take another Eastern Conference Finals exit. Can't
one
do
of
it.
One of the series will probably be on TNT, and I assume ESPN. I think we'll be on ESPN.
We've only had one Eastern Conference exit since the cup, right? 2020.
No, we had 2.
2020, 2012, 2014.
I said since the cup finals. I meant
we've had
2015.
2. We had 2. Tampa.
Yeah.
Game 7 and lost,
and then Game 6, and then
What was what year was it when we played Ottawa? And then it was either Game 6 or Game 7 at home, and we just got absolutely dominated.
2017. Oh wait, did they win or lose the series?
No, we lost.
2017.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
All in the first round.
Mm-hmm. I went to one of those games. It was like the worst.
Was that when Mika scored that overtime goal?
Yeah.
And it like deflected to him back door.
Those are like the Brendan Gallagher, Shea Weber days.
Mika's when Mika's smiling, I feel like everyone's happy. Like I don't know.
I'm a big Kreider. I'm a Kreider celebration enthusiast. His reaction.
Yeah, I love his celebration, dude. When he scored, I think it was the Capitals one, in Game 1 where he scored and he was just on the ice and he's just like, like that shit. I love Kreider.
I remember.
I would love to see a Capo Caco overtime reaction. Like,
dude, I love dude when they scored the overtime goal. And he's like,
I want to see what he would do if he scored.
Oh.
Or you just be like,
I think he wouldn't realize what to do, and he'd just be like,
yeah, they get like mugged.
I always remember Kreider's goal in Game 7, in the first period against the Penguins. He was just like standing in the middle of the ice, like.
Yeah, he did that. That's like the scream and then like the double fist pump.
Yeah,
or like to like point at someone. Like,
and then the lights were over him, and he was just sitting.
Now that the series is over, like, dude, I fucking wish Rempe and D'Angelo went.
You think that's like is that kind of like reminiscent of what the Rangers were last year, where they kind of brought in Kuznetsov and Gensel, and it kind of failed.
Oh, like Tarasenko, yeah.
The only thing is
I wouldn't.
Kuznetsov
Yeah,
was at the
but also
Hershey
because Gensel's like still like a fucking stud. Like Kane and Tarasenko, they were like, you know what I mean?
Past their
yeah,
prime.
Yeah.
I mean it's kind of 50-50.
Gensel's a
good.
stud.
Tarasenko wasn't
I think they're
bad.
definitely
He
going
was
to extend
Genzel.
Gensel, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to extend him, which is kind of fucking
They have a lot of
annoying.
free agents though, right? I remember them saying like
Yeah,
half
they
their
do.
team are like UFAs.
Dude, I just know though
Yeah,
when the Penguins like when they're like when they like finally are done, like the Crosby's gone and like they're gonna somehow there's gonna be a first overall kid that's gonna be insane
Kind
and
of
they're
like Bedard.
exactly and they're gonna get him 100%. Like I feel like anytime it's a big guy, it's always rigged. Lafreniere, Bedard, Hughes, like it's always a big market. I don't know. Even
Yeah.
Crosby.
They're like the kind of like the middle years, but like those like defensemen with power.
Yeah, like Darlene, like those exactly. No, he's good. He's good, but he's not like you know what I mean. Like Edmonton. Edmonton's a huge market. They get McDavid. Like
Matthews.
Exactly. Like it's I don't know. I guess it's a help for us if we ever get really shitty and we'll probably get the first overall pick. But yeah.
It feels like a little bit this core with Carolina.
The biggest thing about the Lafreniere thing that was fucked up is that they had the two parts of the lottery. Like, come on, do we really think that the team that gets eliminated won the lottery? Remember, like
yes.
Bubble had like a certain percent chance, and they were like down on the list, and they won the first pick. That's so crazy.
Dude, how did we win that? Yeah.
Bubbs, like the teams that lose in the qualifying round, they had like the 5th or 7th best odds around there. I think it was like 7.
I think it was 7. It was 7. Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude, I was going crazy when we fucking won that. Thank God they lost that series though against Carolina. Imagine we won like that series and we lost. We probably would have lost the next series in a meaningless like.
Yeah.
And he is breaking out. He's
playing well. He does a very good job before checking.
He's a great dude, and he's physical too.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's a good.
I think that line is like a perfect line. They got everything.
I know, but I low-key want the band back together when Hito comes back. That line's so fun to watch.
I know, but dude, well, what if he? Who knows what? Why couldn't this be like anyone else made of glass? Like, why couldn't no offense to Kako, why couldn't he have his
made of glass? I feel like he's been hurt the last 2 years.
No, but I'm saying like, why couldn't Hito have be like a little more like?
Well, I said this before. I'll say it again. He's better. He's better than Lafreniere. That's what
100%. 100%. Hito's so good. He's fast. He's skilled. His hands are insane.
And he's smart. Like Wenberg is a freaking dumbass. Like Wenberg is retarded with any like offensive like shooting the puck. Making good passes, he's stupid.
Wenberg's just a better defending Strome.
He's a great defensive forward, though.
Yeah, but he'll get the puck on the stick in the slot, and he'll be hesitating.
He can't play with two cyclers because like Cooley and Kako are amazing cycle players, and then imagine he'll just weaving in the slot and like getting open and just firing the puck.
Well, maybe he can. Maybe with his rest, maybe he'll somehow God will heal him. Thank God Fox gets a little rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs it. He just looks a little slow.
He was good in that game, though. I thought he played well.
He was.
I didn't even check. Like, what were like the stars of the game? It's probably like Martinook, Netsis.
I wonder who was the first star.
I don't know. Maybe Kreider.
I feel like Igor's got to be in that.
No, it was Trocheck, Aho, Kreider.
Trocheck?
They didn't put Igor on.
Trocheck?
Yeah.
How the hell did Trocheck get it?
2 points.
Was he good?
Yeah, but and they were 50-50.
He had a secondary assist and then that first goal. Actually, I guess who else would have gotten it from the Rangers? Like Panarin doesn't deserve it. Mika doesn't.
Trocheck
doesn't.
It probably should have been like
tonight.
It probably should have been like
70.
Technically
61. It was
Kreider. I don't think any of the Rangers played well enough to get a start of the game, except obviously Christopher James.
Dude, we scored 4 goals in the third. We won the third 4-0. Like that's insane. After that start, I still can't believe it.
Kind of wonder what Carolina.
You know how shitty we'd be feeling right now if we had a game 7 coming on Saturday. Like, you know how the vibes
not be streaming right now.
The vibes would be. I know, but I'm saying like tomorrow, like you'll wake up, just like, oh my god, I can't believe there's.
I didn't know. I use like those 2 years with which is totally different because we were coming back, so you wanted a game 7. But those years you look forward to the game 7. Last year, I dreaded the game 7 against the Devils. Wasn't looking forward to it. This year would have been the same thing.
Dude, that game 6, like you were saying before, like it's more like anger, not like crying. Like after after that Tampa game with me, like the whole game, I was just like, oh
I
my
was just
god, this
frustrated
sucks.
because we
That's what I mean. Like I was just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are
yeah.
we doing? Then we tied. I'm like, oh my god, like we have
Yeah,
let.
and
Then they give up
Tampa-
that goal, and I just sat right back down. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, here we fucking go again. And that's like even with the Jets. Like I'm a Mets fan. It's the same thing every fucking year. Like when they fucking blew that series to Atlanta at the end of the 2022 season, it's just like,
yeah.
why do I even root for anything?
Same
Like
thing
it's
with,
the
like,
same
the
shit
Yan-
every year.
Same thing in the Yankees when Chapman let up the homer against
Yeah.
Altuve in 2019, or even 2015.
Well, I didn't
when
think they were going
early
to win that
against the
series.
Brewers
I thought in
Campbell
2017 they were going to win, but in 2019 I didn't think they were going to
Yeah,
win.
but 2019, like, dude, if he doesn't give up that
29
home run, they're
They had a great
winning.
team,
They
though.
took
That was
they can't, dude. They hit that home run in the top of the
2017.
9th.
2017 they were great, and in Game 7 their bats went quiet.
2019's team was disgusting.
Wait, was 2019? Were they?
103 and
Was
59.
LeMahieu's home run? Did that take the lead?
2019. No,
Did it
yeah,
take the
yeah.
lead, or did it tie it?
They
Tied
had,
it.
they had,
Okay.
they
And then
had prime
Chapman
Gary
came
Sanchez, Judge, Stanton, Torres, Didi.
Prime Gary Sanchez.
Dude, Gary Sanchez was so good. What are you talking about?
He's
Go
mid.
look at his stats.
That was right before his walk, because once COVID came around, then
Then he
Glaber
sucked.
fell off.
yeah.
Gary was a disaster.
Who's the guy in the Yankees that was fucking nasty? Oh, Voit, dude. He was
Brett
nasty the
Gardner,
COVID year.
UJ.
No, I'm saying just in the
Dude,
COVID year. Didn't Luke Voit like lead the league in home runs?
Yeah.
That 2017 Yankee team was one of the funnest sports teams I've ever
I
watched.
think Luke Voigt was also in 2019 team.
They had
What happened to him?
Didi,
Is he even in the league?
Starlin Castro, Todd Frazier, Ronald Torreyes,
Trace Headley.
Wait, what year was that Didi home run?
Which one?
Like
the
the
one up in the third
the
deck.
iconic one? Yeah,
I think that was
the Grand
20
Slam or the 2017
the third deck
Yeah, the
one.
wild card against the Twins.
I love Didi. Didi was my favorite player.
Dude, that wild card game against the Twins was nuts.
was
7
at
innings
that
out of
game.
the first inning,
I was at that
and
game.
beat up Irvin Santana.
I know Severino got chased. He was terrible in
Yeah.
that game. I think Judge hit a home run. That game.
2018 was disappointing because it was the second year of Judge and they got bounced by the Red Sox.
First year of Stanton too.
That was
Dude,
disappointing. year.
we need another Yankees Red Sox like deep series. That's always so entertaining. I'm not even like a fan of either team. It's just so entertaining.
It's kind of been quiet over the last couple of years where the Red Sox aren't that good. And the Rangers
It's good. It's
And the
because they're so
Yankees
like
don't
one of
get
them.
a
It's
lot of-
always one's good and one's not. Like usually the Yankees are always
Yeah.
good, but like the Red Sox are never like.
Aren't the Red Sox having a good year?
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure
And
they're
if
up
we're being
there.
honest, too, the Yankees ever since 2019 haven't been the same.
But now they're good.
They are
Their
good
rotation is their rotation is
2020 they were
disgusting.
disappointing. 2021 they wild card.
Dude,
Is
exit.
Cole gonna be healthy soon? I have no idea.
He'll be back
Yeah.
in June, late
Yeah,
June. But
back.
dude, their rotation is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like they
It's gonna
have
be
like
tough. They might run 6-man rotation for a little while.
all of them are like sub.
Just
like,
wait till Stroman starts crying on Twitter. It'll happen.
freaking Judge is on fire.
Judge.
Dude, he has a higher. Dude, I saw he has a higher OPS than Soto now. That's insane. After his start.
Volpe's on fire. And the thing about the
All you
Yankees,
needed
I
to
know-
do was get
we're-
ejected.
We're going off
Yeah,
the ball
literally.
here, but I love the Yankees bench players. Like John Birdie's really good. I think he's a great player.
My Jones.
He's not. He doesn't even play that much, but I
Yeah,
really
he had a
like
home run.
Birdie,
All that matters.
and I think
Joe,
Christian's a good bench player.
I'll give you guys both one guess. If you can guess, he's still in the league. My favorite ex like Yankee bench player. I'll give you like $50.
Tyler Wade.
No, Bubbs, one guess.
Wait. He Yankees.
He's in
bench
the
player?
league, but he was like a Yankees bench player.
Where?
Oh, Odor.
Can I ask for a hint?
Who'd you
Or,
say?
Can I ask for like a hint?
No, you just got to guess. Just one guess.
Wait, from Yankees bench player. Like when did? How?
Bubbs, just guess. Just
Martin
guess.
Odor.
Joe, you already had a guess.
I guess Odor.
No, that's not your guess.
Probably
Is it
guess
Odor?
No, it was Jake Bowers.
Oh.
Oh,
Dude, he hit a
If you
bomb
would've
the
gi-
other day. He had like a
Oh,
four.
You know who's the Yankees legend? Matt Carpenter.
yeah.
Dude, he was insane that year.
You know what's funny? I was this close to buying his jersey. I was
Well,
like,
I
this close.
think we said this before.
Because
I think we talked
2022,
about
that
this.
team was bound to make
You
a
can-
run, and then they
You can
just
buy
fell off.
Yankees jerseys; they last forever because they don't
Dude,
have the name.
He
Yeah, but still, what else is going to be?
yeah, he was like
24?
in like MLB 2K12. He was like
Soto, wait, no, he's 22.
wasn't
No,
he sick in that
he
game,
was.
Joe?
I don't remember.
Joe, wasn't Matt Carpenter like sick in that MLB 2K12 game?
I
Or
don't
tw-
remember.
the-
No, I don't think he was a high rate.
What was like
I thought he
your-
was.
We'll close out the show with this. What has been like your 3 most happiest playoff or fandom moments and 3 most painful?
Of Rangers or just sports?
Just sports.
Um,
On the topic.
I could tell you right now.
okay, you go, Joe.
The worst was the
In order.
Martinez. I don't have an order.
Okay, just say.
Martinez, Henrique, and then Chapman giving up the home run. And then the
Yeah, that's
best,
fair.
step on overtime. Jets beat the Patriots. And
Jets beat the Patriots, really?
You remember that?
yeah.
I remember it too, but it's not like we didn't.
Jets beating the Patriots. That must have been so fun.
I guess
You really
Panarin's
must have
overtime
thought you were
goal
going to
was
the Super
nice.
Bowl. I would have. You going to New
It's
England
like-
beating?
Because the Knicks haven't really had anything. The Jets.
You also
obviously had
weren't a Knicks
nothing.
fan until like 2 years ago.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't. You were a Warriors fan.
What?
Yeah,
Joe used to wear the Warriors shirts, and he said he was a Curry and Clay
What?
fan. So he was a Warriors fan for 5 years until they became bad, and then the
I
Knicks
wasn't.
became
I
good.
just liked watching the Warriors. I was always a Knicks fan, but they were garbage, so I wasn't really as much invested into them.
You
I'll give
weren't
you
a
an
David
honorable mention.
Fizdale Knicks fan?
2020 Jets Rams was maybe the worst, actually. That's like honorable mention.
Yes, that's
No
definitely
way.
up there. No, that should be.
Really?
I wasn't that but that's actually a really good one, dude. That took
Really?
Trevor Lawrence off the Jets.
Yeah, but I don't know.
In a game that they should have gotten destroyed.
Yeah, but looking back on it, who's better off right now? We are.
No, but still.
Yeah, I get it, but I don't know.
If that's in your top three though, that there's no way that could be in your top
Disaster.
three.
I would take the 3 years of disaster with Zach over 10 years of
You know what's
mediocre.
funny? We keep
Yeah,
getting off
that's
the rails.
fair.
We keep going off the rails here, but the Jets could play Darnold, Wilson, and Smith this year.
And Zach. Oh, sorry, you
Yeah.
already said Wilson.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think they
You're
will.
gonna
I think
call
they
Wilson.
will play all of them. Like I think
Well,
all
they're
of them
definitely
will.
going to play Smith if he doesn't get hurt, and then it just depends on those games are
Well,
kind of
their schedule after week
Dude.
1, they get a stretch of Levis,
Dude,
potentially Drake Mayer, Jacoby Brissett, either
quarterbacks.
Bo Nix or Zach,
Yeah.
or sit 'em.
They should be
And then
4-1 after the first
Hold on,
5
Yeah,
let's be honest here. Like, just not because I think he's going to be bad. I want to see Wilson play that game.
Dude, so do I. I just want to see, dude.
Our
If he
defense.
threw like, if he somehow throws like 300 yards
They're
and
gonna
3
go nuts.
touchdowns, I would applaud him,
If he throws an interception, then
Yeah.
now he's going to go nuts.
dude. That's why. But that's why I think he
He'll
won't
never
play.
cheer that
That's why I
noise.
think he won't play because if he plays, he's either gonna have 300 yards, which is probably like a 5% chance, or he's gonna have like 6 interceptions.
Him against that Jets pass rush like Hassan Reddick and Quinnen. Oh my god.
Dude, that might be if he plays that
Maybe-
game and he has like 5 turnovers. That might be one of my favorite Jet games of all time.
Maybe he'll probably throw a touchdown to a Jets player.
Because like Darnold, like I don't want Darnold to fail. I actually like Darnold. Zach Wilson, I hope sucks. I hate him. Even though it wasn't even, it kind of was his fault, but whatever.
Darnold too. I
My-
wanted to see him do well in Carolina, and now it's so far
He-
gone.
yeah.
It's like I don't even care anymore.
What do
Same
we
with
think
Zach,
about?
I don't even care.
What do you guys think about? I guess we can kind of wrap this up and kind of go to
But
the
Danny
next
still
series
has
a
to
little.
share his.
Oh, my
And
top
I-
3 and worst 3.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Oh.
top here. Actually, I'll start out with the worst 3. The Henrique and Martinez are definitely in there because the Rangers out of all my teams are like my favorite, and then my other one honestly is probably just like for me personally, probably soccer. My team was in the fucking. Oh, shut the fuck up, Joe. My team was in a penalty shootout, and it went to the goal. Like it's not like hockey where you can in the
Oh my
Olympics
God.
where you can use the same guys. You know what I mean?
One more film.
Mm.
Our goalie had to take a penalty shootout and he fucking missed. But yeah, and then top 3, step on overtime is easily number 1. I don't even think that's a debate. I think the Heat second championship is number 2 in 2013. I don't even have a number 3. The Mets have never done anything. Actually, probably
I mean-
sweeping. No.
Oh.
Game 5 against the Dodgers when Daniel Murphy hit that home run. That's probably 3.
My most painful, I'd have to say, Chapman, obviously 2019. Game 3, because I'm a little too. I don't have much memory of like the Henrique and stuff, so I'll go Game 3. Tampa was painful. 2022 when they blew the
lead.
Yeah, that was painful.
That was on my birthday.
Joe
too.
was at my fucking house for that. We were both
Yeah.
fucking just like Jesus Christ.
That was
We
on my
didn't
birthday.
invite
That was
Bubbs.
most
We didn't-
painful.
Sorry,
Yeah,
we
we should have
didn't
invited
invite
Bubbs. Maybe they would have won.
And then Katie's foot on the line.
Oh, you're a
Yeah.
Nets fan?
Let's be honest
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
No, Joe, dude, if
most
that foot wasn't on the
exciting-
line, they win the championship.
most exciting. Panarin
Who was
over
the
Panarin
third?
against Pittsburgh.
Who was the third player on that team? Was it Harden? at that
Harden.
point?
No, one of them was hurt though. It was either Kyrie or Harden was hurt.
Kyrie hurt his ankle in game.
And Joe Harris missed like three
Yeah, Joe
wide open
Harris-
3-pointers in overtime.
Joe Harris became washed that series. He hasn't been the same since.
Didn't know he
Best
was in the
3
league.
moments: Panarin game winner against Pittsburgh. Jets overtime winner against the Patriots in 2015.
Oh, Decker? Yeah, I forgot
Decker.
about that. That was up there. That's up there.
Which sucks because then the next week they blew it in Buffalo.
You know what would honestly be up there if Rodgers didn't get hurt, and that game probably wouldn't have went out the same way.
Week 1's up there.
Game 1 against this year.
Yeah, that's
okay.
there too. I didn't mention that. That's also kind of like an honorable mention. That
What?
might be number
Game
1
1.
actually.
What?
That might be number 1. Rodgers getting hurt. I think that might be my number 1.
Oh well, yeah,
That's
for
the most
shitty game. If he after like the whole Rodgers type, if he didn't get hurt and they won that game off a game-winning punt return, that would have honestly if that season went well, that would have been up there for me. But now that's probably number 1 worst.
That was the exact carbon copy of 2011 when they beat Dallas in week 1 on the 10-year anniversary of 9/11. They beat them and then they missed the playoffs that year. That was literally the exact same thing that happened last year. Like they had a thrilling victory over a really good team and
then they dude, I saw a report an analyst, they're like, you know what? Leave Rodgers on the plane, don't let him play week 1. Play your backup, play Tyrod Taylor.
I've ever heard of my
No, I know, but it's like, dude, of course they give us Monday Night Football again. Of course.
You know what I was saying about that? I don't know if I was saying to you or maybe my dad.
Was trying to save his job. He's like, we're playing the best team in the NHL. Oh my god!
You know what's funny about that is I was saying this, but it's like, you think the Jets fans are gonna cheer once he plays like the 4th play?
There probably not gonna be many Jets fans in San Fran.
I'm just saying, just internally, I'm gonna be like, let's go. I made it through 4 plays. Imagine this year, 5th play.
Nah, man, I'm gonna be holding my breath every snap. Until like the team starts to find a groove, the first couple weeks you're gonna be holding your breath.
Floyd comes off the left and then takes out his other Achilles.
No.
Imagine that happens.
There's so many. All my friends are rooting for him to tear his Achilles again.
I will cry. That would be actually. You know what? I think at that point, you're expecting it, right? Like, let's be honest.
Either way, Rangers moving on. ECF. We went for over an hour, probably longer than we needed to because now we've kind of geared off. We talked about 40 minutes of hockey. Now we're talking about 20 minutes of miscellaneous stuff. But
yeah,
I
mean, that's what happens when we win games. If we lost this game, it would have been like,
if we lost this game, this live stream probably would have been 15 minutes.
Just down on like Rangers suck, fire everybody. Yeah. This is horrible. So
you know what's funny though is we get more people in the chat when we lose. Why is
that? Is true. Yeah,
we got all these people. What are they? King of negativity. All these people joining us when we lose, but when we win,
we got like 10 followers, I think, from losing games. So
when we lose, we get all the viewers. When we win, nobody shows up.
Hey, man.
And Danny's, I don't know what
Danny went to go probably take a poop or something.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, Danny's still alive.
I thought he was like completely gone.
R.I.P. Danny.
Yeah. Rangers, Panthers. I'm hoping
Bruins or Panthers.
That series goes to 7.
The Rangers Panthers?
No.
Oh, Bruins Panthers. Yeah.
No, Rangers Panthers. You hope ideally goes 4 games away from the Stanley Cup. We are halfway there. 4 games away. 8 total from the Stanley Cup.
That's 9. That's 9 finger. Oh, there. Never mind.
4's up. 8 total.
What are we doing here?
Joe, hit him with the 4.
Don't worry. I will get the I'm gonna get the Stanley Cup and I'm gonna put the pucks in the cup and we're gonna get.
No, you can't do that. That's bad luck.
Yeah,
what are we doing, Bubbs? You can't touch the cup.
Yeah, Bubbs. What the hell?
Mission complete. We're winning it this year. This is our year. Tonight is though then we got to bounce off because I got to be up in about like 7 hours. But tonight was like a prime example of this team just feels like it's destined.
Yeah,
you play like garbage.
Worst game of the season.
Worst game of the season. Win it in regulation.
Yeah. And then it's like this team's just destined.
Dude, I don't think I could have handled it if that game went to overtime. I don't think I could have.
No,
you know how deflating. You know how deflating that would have been if they lost in overtime.
Yeah, actually, that
would have been worse than honestly. I think that might have been worse than just losing.
Losing like 3-1, 4-1. Yeah,
it would have been a classic old Rangers team where it would give you the false hope of holy shit, like we're back in it, and then just lost.
Yeah, I think Igor a save on Shesterkin. Oh my, I almost said Shesterkin.
You did say Shesterkin.
I know, but I
Not-
didn't.
yeah.
I was reiterating that I almost said it on Svechnikov is
Insane.
unbelievable.
I'm so happy Svechnikov's going.
Dude, he made it look so easy too. It was crazy.
I feel like that was his redemption for Svechnikov hitting him
Yeah.
on game one.
He got it. He got him in game 3, though. I mean, we won.
Yeah,
that game,
yeah.
But
Still
He
got him
tied
in
it
that one.
late.
guess who's going to be on the beach tomorrow? Carolina Hurricanes. Guess who's going to be on the ice?
You think they're big?
New York Rangers.
Do we think the Hurricanes are like beach guys or are they golfers?
I don't know.
Dude, Seth
I don't like
Jarvis
any of
always
them.
looks like he's on the brink of tears.
Dude, he's a nice guy. Like I watched him on this podcast with
You
Switch
know he's a
because he
nice
seems like
guy.
a good guy from what I've seen.
He
But
looks
like
like he's
on the
crying.
ice, he just pisses me off. Like he looks like his face, he just looks like a rat.
Well,
And he
Like, if
always
they won
looks
the
like he's
Stanley
crying.
Cup,
He
I don't
looks
know
so
if he
upset.
could- Yeah,
Kinda
I
like
don't know if he could
Buchnevich.
give him a smile if they ever won the cup.
I think he'd just start crying because that's what it looks like.
it's like Captain Happy, Buchnevich.
Dude, I miss Buchnevich. He's probably sad that he's not on this team.
He's happy for KZ or 2/3 of
sucks.
what was it, KZB?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Dude, imagine him on that line instead of Roslovic. Holy.
We could have had it at the deadline.
Yeah, but I don't know. We could have
Yeah,
had
we
it if he
don't
didn't fucking trade Sammy fucking Blay. But hey, what do you know?
Yeah, that was retarded.
Worst trade I've ever seen. But what are you gonna do?
Sammy Blay, what a run.
Also, Trouba's got the worst contract in the NHL. At least top 5.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Hey,
I guess the Trocheck contract makes up for
Rangers
it.
captain to win the cup.
Would his
I-
number
Not
be
there
hung
yet.
up? You think?
Gotta-
If
No,
no,
Kreider's easily.
if they
What did
win
you
the
say?
cup, I'm saying if they win the cup, we can get into this. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? It's all hypothetical.
No.
It's
It's no.
I didn't even hear the question.
If we
He
win
won-
the cup, how many of these guys go in the rafters?
One.
Kreider,
Kreider.
Panarin, Zibanejad, Fox, Shesterkin, guaranteed.
All of them?
How many are you going to put in there?
Yeah,
What guys are we gonna do?
there's gonna be like 10 numbers
You're gonna
left.
do put Barkley, Gaudreau in there too?
Are you kidding?
Fuck
it.
wait,
Matt
Fuck,
Right.
let's throw VC. Throw VC and Rampy up
Throw
there.
Easy in there.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
We're gonna do
Igor
put Chad Riedel in there.
Has won
Okay.
a Vezina trophy, and he can go down as one of the greatest.
Okay,
No,
let's win the
before
cup
I
first.
agree.
Joe, let's win the cup
Dude,
first.
But if Igor's on a
He
way
did.
to a long
No.
dominant career.
If he wins,
If he wins a cup and has like 10 more great years,
No,
yeah.
I think if they win, like
So if he
No, he
wins
doesn't
that
need.
cup,
He
we
doesn't
cup.
need 10 great years.
Zibanejad and Kreider.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
Zibanejad, Kreider, and Panarin have already played enough. Where if they win the cup, they'll be in. That's 3. Shesterkin's going to be.
Four's
That's
up. No,
4.
we don't need 3. We need 4.
Okay, that's 4.
Dude, Zibanejad's not going in the rafters. I don't
and
care
then-
what you're saying. There's
and then-
no chance.
You want to bet? If they win the cup, I guarantee you 93 is up.
Okay, well, let's set a bet. Let's
Well, how long do we gotta wait? We're gonna
wait.
wait.
Time out. Yeah, if they don't win the cup, then this bet will just never hit. Like it never happened.
I think Fox goes up
Kill-
there, and
dude,
I think
Joe is
Shesterkin goes up there,
jinxing
so.
the Rangers right now.
You are.
They're gonna get
What
swept.
else? You gonna put Coach Peter up there?
Let's just put a picture of Peter up there.
Just
Put a picture of Peter up there.
Just a picture of him,
And did you say Coach Peter
Coach Peter.
and his face?
Yeah. Kreider's definitely going up regardless, though.
Dude,
No,
Kreider's going up no matter. Dude, he's the most
Kreider-
he's the most playoff goals in Rangers history.
Yeah.
I think
Kreider's
most of those
going
guys will go up anyway, even if they don't win a cup.
Most? No
If they play-
chance.
if Shesterkin probably will go up regardless.
Dude, how many numbers do you think are they gonna fucking retire?
No, I think Shesterkin will go up there.
Oh no,
He'll
well
be-
yeah,
he'll-
Shesterkin, yeah.
First off, you
He'll
can
be-
use
he'll
higher
join
numbers
Rickard
for the
Lundqvist.
permission of the player. So
Mika's not getting retired. That's crazy. Unless he
They're
scores
gonna-
like a Game 7 hat trick in the Stanley Cup
They're gonna-
final.
if they win the cup this year, his number's going up. I'm just saying that right now. He's been on the Rangers for such a long time, and he's gonna have most of the records too.
Dude, that Fox trade that we got, I think where were we get? Carolina?
Mhm.
I think you guys are idiots for not thinking the 3 best forwards on this team are not going to be guaranteed to go up if we win.
I'm not saying they won't go up. I just think, we still got 8
Yeah,
more
Joe, we
wins.
got time.
I know,
Why are we
we
talking about
We're only
the
halfway.
Flyers?
We're literally only halfway there.
got
This
8
is
more.
why it's a gauntlet. Although it really only feels like we're like 1/4 of the way there. Capital Series seems so far gone.
I know.
It's
like-
That feels like how many?
It was a
Actually, though,
single.
how many days ago was that, or like weeks or whatever?
It's been a while.
That feels like it was like 6 months
I mean,
ago.
They basically had a
I think
week
it was 3
off.
Sundays ago. 3 weeks from Sunday.
That's it? Oh, three. I was gonna say, dude, that feels so long ago.
Let me see.
Because it was my team won the
we finished
championship.
in April.
Woo. Anyway, our first
Dude, it
game's
feels good.
Sunday.
We can enjoy our weekend without having to fucking.
Our first game's on Sunday, Danny.
Guess
I know I
got
can't
Saturday
go.
night? I think I got beer league practice. So
You guys have practice for beer league?
No, it's like 3.
I
It's
mean,
like
his team needs to
2 of my
practice because your
friends.
team sucks.
You think I know how to skate? I've skated like
Oh wait, hockey?
yeah.
He
Oh,
said that, Joe.
I thought you were talking about softball.
No, don't talk. We do not talk about that. That team's we don't talk about it. But yeah. Anyway, so Saturday night is free.
Thank God.
The Knicks play tomorrow, right? So they
Yeah.
would play Sunday night game 7. All right.
Honestly, I'm not a Knicks fan. I hope they lose and then win game 7.
Well, all right, you know what? That's
Game
You know,
7
you know
after
which cooler
Darwin
that
was
would, you know
cool.
which cooler that would be.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
game
Actually,
7
they said that, Bubbs. Is game 7 or game 1 won't be on Sunday. Because
Oh my God, JT Miller just missed an empty net. Wow.
That is true. Yeah.
JT Miller just missed a wide open net.
And it's weird too. Well, no. Yeah, because they got to start on the road. So, you know what would be weird is if Boston would win this series and it would have had to play us at home, and then the Celtics, that would have been weird.
Dude, that's what I was saying. That would have been awesome if it was TD Garden. The Garden.
Yeah, it would be TD Garden, MSG.
Yeah, but it would have been weird how they would have scheduled it because let's just say, like hypothetically,
it would be so cool though.
Had to go to a game 7. The Knicks would have had to probably play. If let's say the Knicks and Boston both went to 7, one of them they would have to give them probably 2 days off.
The Knicks better beat the Celtics. I swear to God. If the Knicks win, I hate the Celtics.
I don't think so.
The Knicks are such a fun. Like I don't even like the Knicks, but like they're such a fun team to watch. Like, I gotta root for them at this point.
I'm pulling for them a little bit. I think it's just cool for the city of New York.
Yeah.
It's just cool for New York.
Stop,
I've enjoyed watching it every night.
You know the Brunson thing, right? Where he goes like this.
It's cool to see Garden.
Oh, and Phil ex-Ranger Phil DiGiuseppe just scored.
Tied the game.
I think it was him. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my dude, we should have. Oh, never mind. I think they're challenging it. We should have taken him to score.
Is better.
Dude, we should have taken. Dude, he just had a kid. Obviously, he's gonna score.
I like. There was one game where he like 3
and they're
row,
challenging.
And then he was
It's
just,
not
going
gonna
like
count.
this, and then he was like that. Dude, he's a god. Him and Shesterkin run New York and Kreider.
And Judge.
No, Kreider I think maybe runs New York now. Behind Brunson.
Yeah.
He just single hand.
Kreider for the next week runs New York.
That came
at least for the weekend. I'm not gonna lie though, you want the biggest fake tough guy, Dante DiVincenzo. Hey, I used to like him. Such a fake tough guy. He's such a hold me back guy. Hate him.
He's a beast.
Dude, no. After last, I hate him. He's a loser. Dude, TJ McConnell would beat him up.
No,
Brunson and Josh Hart though, love those guys.
All right. But we could, Bob, if you want to wrap it up, let's wrap it up.
All right. We'll probably have a preview pod up. Really, whenever that Bruins series ends.
Yeah.
So, get your dabs in. We'll be back Monday night, Tuesday night, whenever this game 1 is. One of those days.
Never a doubt.
Yeah.
Never
ECF,
a doubt.
Never a doubt. 10 games in, 8-2, 800 winning percentage.
Not
Four's
bad.
Up. Only 4.
Joe, come on. Joe.
Come on.
No.
All right.
No.
What is 3? 7? So
no,
what?
That was 8. That was 8. No, he did 5 and 3.
Come on, Bubs.
5 and 3.
Joe, no. 4 and come on.
You have the script. So the Eastern Conference Finals is gonna be 5, and then we're gonna win the cup in 3.
Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win the Eastern Conference Finals 5-0.
You know what I can't mentally handle is
Joe.
Stanley Cup going to 7 games.
Okay, let's get to the Stanley Cup first.
All right.
No, I know.
I think
imagine Game 7 overtime.
Yeah,
Stanley
I think we've gone in circles 10 times.
Yeah, I feel like at this point
we're doing too much jinxing at this point.
We gotta have this conversation off air. I don't think people are gonna wait till an hour.
All right.
Imagine someone's watching this whole conversation. That'd be funny.
All right. We'll talk to you guys whenever the Rangers play next.